welcome to Project Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today I'm going to be talking about a topic now. You've been hearing me saying it has come for a while. What am I talking about? This whole idea that society failed 87s. Society failed the sci-fi, failed J-Bod, failed Dog Paw, etc. etc. Let me tell you what I realize about our culture and how we not just create children, right? Not just how we raise children, but how we look at parenting and responsibilities as a whole. You hear me say Jamaica is the land of wood, water, and no accountability. That doesn't just apply to your favorite leaders. It applies at the grassroots level. It applies to parenting. You see, let me tell you what I realize. I'm not reasoning now. Whenever Pitney grow up, come quote unquote, turning as somebody, here comes mommy. Here comes daddy. Front and center, ready to take all the credit. Even if them never do nothing, what the Pitney do to become a quote unquote success. Whatever the child grew up and excelling, even if them never help the Pitney physically, right, in any way, shape or form, the fact that them are the parent and them raise the Pitney and them nurture the Pitney and the Pitney grow up, come turn this and turn that, them say, you know what? I'm taking the credit. People say, mommy, job well done. Daddy, job well done. People turn up at the graduation with their chest poking out. Right, their chest so far out, that's the button them start pop off. Proud. Rightfully so, big up yourself, well done. But that's the graduation. When it's the courtroom, for some reason the logic change. For some reason, it have nothing to do with me. For some reason, society fail the youth. You see, when the child succeeds, it's all because of mommy and daddy. When the child fails, it's because of quote unquote society. Make a reason, no? Make a reason. First influence a child have is in the home. When you hear me say the cultures are acidic, when you hear me say the homes are acidic, when you hear me say the communities are acidic, understand, me talk about at the grassroots level. We're not talking about no Pitney want to come out and no amazing homes and no amazing communities. I know people that go when I get upset, they may like them to have a video, but I've said worse. You see, people say the youth them nowadays. You hear me talk about the fourth generation 87s them. And people mess me and say, boy, Sir P, them Pitney nowadays wicked. Them Pitney nowadays cool and them Pitney nowadays now have this and them Pitney nowadays now have that. Let me ask you a question. These traits you don't want these children to have. These amazing characteristics you don't want these children to have. Where do I go learn them from? Your favorite Jamaican? In your own life, just so you see around you. Do you think the average Jamaican adult is somebody that you would even trust your mongrel around? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's talk about the invisible attributes that make people, who they are. Let's talk about the intangibles. Let's talk about things like, integrity, things like honor, things like, being trustworthy. Are these traits that you see in abundance in Jamaican culture? Do you trust your fellow Jamaican? Do you think your fellow Jamaican is reasonable? If something was to happen, are you expecting it to be solved, amicably, or are you expecting some food should go jump off? What are you expecting? Now, if everybody, or most people admit, say, Jamaica have a LEQ problem, the way how we deal with issues, I've talked about it many times. But if we accept the adults them shaky, what we expect from Pitney? This idea that Pitney, just astray from all this amazing growing, it's quite simply rubbish. Complete rubbish. Jamaican Pitney now go up come quote and good people, because let's face it, maybe we have to accept reality. Maybe the average Jamaican isn't quote unquote good people either. You see, only want mango tree for bear apple, no Sankey can sing so. You have a big mango tree in the yard and bear mango up on the ground, drop around it, and people turn up on a cuss. Watch mango, what's much mango go? Why we can't get apple? The youth them wanna talk about Jamaicans. I wanna grow them. Let me rephrase that. We agree with them because I'm just as Jamaican as anybody else. How we agree with them, you know? Right? The fruits them that are so hard to look at. The fruits them that are so cruel and vicious. How we agree with them, how we produce them. Jamaican society, Jamaican culture is not pushing out no whole heap of good youths. Your favorite Jamaican is not nobody exemplary. Can we be honest? The little fool excuse them only telling themselves to sleep better at night time. It's because Jamaica has been through this and Jamaica has been through that, and the legacy of this, cut the crap. Jamaica hasn't been through nothing compared to what other countries have been through, and they overcome it. We tell them all the time about Rwanda. Over 500,000 people in 100 days. Do the maths. Over 500,000 people wiped out in 100 days, and Rwanda can recover to have an economy one of the fastest growing in the world and a crime rate lower than many European countries. I've showed you the stats for countries in the Middle East, in Africa, people when have not even a chimney for sit down upon a night time. And they are delivering better youths. How can people in Malawi, Burkina Faso be delivering better youths? Numbers don't lie. Jamaica top the murder charts every year. The rate at which people are murdered, Jamaica consistently come out top 5. How is this possible? If so many Jamaicans are so awesome and is putting in so much good parenting and so much good examples and so many good homes and so many good communities, completely rubbish. Monsters creating monsters. Right, I hope, I'm sorry that you woke. I change up the dislike button because time like this it needs for work. It needs for work. Brutes producing brutes. Kerosenes producing kerosenes. Apple not fall far from the tree. It doesn't. But we could talk about society failing these youths. The first people who fail is a family. You can go do your own research. Don't take my word for it. I'm just a little YouTuber. Go read up all of your favorite serial killers. Them. Who need to say most of them, the overwhelming majority, have some beef with a relative, either their mother or their family. As a matter of fact, most of them have beef with their mother. And when time people do research and your favorite, prolific 87s, the whole heap of dope with them on them name, you see enough of them, the resentment start in the home. Enough of them outright despise at least one parent. Many times the mother. And now, see, the reason I say mother is because they may tell your father, you're not surprised. Because they're going to say, yeah, enough man are waste man and dirty man and them probably even look after the pitney, that's why the pitney hate him. Enough of them hate the mother will grow with them. Wouldn't not find it strange to Jamaica society with most youths. Right, the last time I checked, the majority of households in Jamaica are headed by women. Check it for yourself. Yet still the man then kill a man for fun. You would think they would like love and respect women, no? Your favorite 87 probably can't even stand him mother. You see, the breakdown starts in the home, then it spread to the community, then it spread to society. Sci-fi, society never fail you, bro. Your parents them fail you. Your relatives them fail you. Your family them fail you. But nobody no want to take that on them shoulder. Nobody no want to take that on them shoulder. You see, society can't tell you how much pitney you have. See, now I get down to the serious part of the video, so you probably want to left now. Right, I give you a little 2 seconds left before we get serious. Society cannot tell you how much pitney you have, correct? If society, if the group says, you right there, so you're not in a position if you have no more pitney, stop. You would say, you can't tell me that. You would say, it's my body, my life, can do more and do. And you are right. You are right, everything we just say. But with choice comes responsibility. When the responsibility time come around now, and you feel to raise, nurture them pitney in a good way, the same somebody say, society fail me. Society feel my pitney, but society couldn't tell me if you don't have. One life on the witness so far. When you gone yet? How can society feel you and your pitney when society can't tell you what to do with their pitney? If society say that music where you listen to, that music you're feeding your child, that is not no pitney music. Right? Stop, you just say shut your mouth and my pitney can do what you want to do, mind your own business. If you say don't make a pitney watch this, eat this, you say shut your mouth and my pitney. When pitney grow up come a certain way, When Pitney grow up come to on sci-fi, them say society fail the Pitney. The Pitney that you had, all the decisions over. When people say, don't dress the little girl them like them a big woman. Stop over-sexualize the little Pitney them. No found out there, especially no found out quote-unquote mothers, dress little Pitney exactly your own dress. And when people say don't do that, only say shut on the mouth and my Pitney can do more. Then Pitney turn 13, 14, certain things happen, right? Because you know she thinks she's a big woman, because she and her mother has size when she's 4. Right? Then people say, what one has all that for happen? Then blame society. Blame society. Society fail her. Society fail him. Remember when people always tell me, say, this whole heap of unloved, unwanted, hugless children, where Jamaica full of, it will backfire. All Jamaicans, as a culture, how we create and raise children is complete madness. People treat reproducing like some kind of idle sport. People say, this will backfire. But them say, shut your mouth, you chat too much, or you think you're better than people, and they try all kind of shaming language. So people say, alright, society is alright, do your thing. Then when the fruits of the labor develop, and here we have young sci-fi trying to fit in, trying to get attention, whatever, trying to get rating, whatever the case may be. Start link with a man, turn monster. Society fail him. Society, not him mommy, not him daddy, but society. But if him they grow up come turn Dr. Sci-Fi, the same mother, the same father would be there telling you, say, this is my production, this is all because of me. Excellent parenting. Well done, mommy. Well done, daddy. Right. These youths are being failed in the home first, and your favorite leaders don't want to talk about it because they don't want to lose no vote. Because they know people get upset, especially in our culture where most homes are matriarchal. Let's face it, most Jamaican youth grow under their mother frack deal with very little masculine energy in their life. At least not positive masculine energy. Can we talk about it? When you hear me talk about the conveyor belt of death and destruction, youths, especially youths from the inner city, poor communities, poor middle class youths, who continue to end up on the conveyor belt. Right? When you hear me talk about it, I'm telling you the government can't take them and fight. There is no social program we can take youths off of the conveyor belt. Little band-aid here and there, little patch up here and there, but the bulk of the conveyor belt, that's a family issue, that's a home issue, that's a community issue. You could go around and social worker laugh with youth. It's been tried many times, failed many times, and it will continue to fail. Government cannot play the role of your father. Government cannot play the role of a parent. I've showed you the stats many times. They've done research on every jailhouse, from Jamaican jailhouse to American jailhouse to British jailhouse, the French jailhouse. Them say the youths them is overwhelming. Right? Something keep occurring over and over. Check the home, dysfunctional. Check the community, dysfunctional. Ask him about him mother, ask him about him father. Wait about your mother, wait about your father, ask them. You see, the reason why I found a shock for you is because all the year, all the life is be a song that tell you about mama, and favorite artists tell you about mama all the time, right? And enough of them I hate them a look because enough of them mother never been business about them till them boss. Can we talk about it? Now for your favorite artist who talk about mama this and mama they love me, no she didn't. And when your boss she run in, but that's for another argument. That's for another day. Same thing, enough man and the man and father till they pick the boss. Right? Until them see the Pitney potential, they don't want to run in. Let's face it. Very few youths pop out of the womb as sci-fi. Very few youths pop out of the womb as JJ Nakis. And the fact that Jamaica is producing these youths in record numbers show we say something is wrong. If every Subaru will come out of the factory and the dealership have a major problem with the transmission, with the engine, then we would immediately look at Subaru, we would look at the factory. Where are they coming from? Something is wrong. If a 1 car or 2 car, fine. But almost every car, it'll look on it. So much car is an issue. When Honda realize something is wrong, when Toyota realize something is wrong, flawed with design, how they're doing things, what them do? Recall under them, recall Toyota. Maybe we need to recall some youths. Maybe we need to recall some youths back to basics. Show them how this thing works. Show them the culture where them are run down is design and set up, death and destruction. Show them so them sip on TV, where them favorite movies and them favorite artists are show them. The lifestyle look fun and exciting. That's death and destruction. We don't realize which set of youths them get rich and dead the fastest. Poor black youths. Which two genres of music have the most death and destruction? Dancehall and rap. Which two genres of music have the most man that dead house and jail house? Dancehall and rap. Every minute dancehall artists gone to jail, every minute rapper are dead. And them I tell you say nothing wrong with the culture. Nothing wrong with it's just nothing. You chat too much about mine. You know, sister, it's a big scam in front of me. One giant Ponzi scheme of death and destruction. These youths now come from a good home. You can fool themselves all no one, but the results speak for itself. How can women in Rwanda, Malawi, Burkina Faso, Central African Republic, Chad, Yemen, how can these men be getting better results, producing less 87s? Right. And Jamaica, how can Jamaica have a higher rate of? It blows my mind to this day. We are nowhere near the poorest. We are nowhere near the most corrupt. We are nowhere near the least educated. We are nowhere near the least developed. There is no metric where Jamaica top. We explain why Jamaica. This so far on the murder chart, except our highly acidic culture of death and destruction, and how we raise our youths them. Look on the murder rate, unnecessary the Caribbean dominated. Because almost every Caribbean country have the same culture. We might talk with a little different accent and call the food more different name, but are the same culture more or less. In the Western Hemisphere, right, most when they talk about Black America, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinity, wherever, more or less the same culture. They're the same results. And for years, your so-called intellectuals might tell you say it's because it's poverty. If they just had more money, that means to the people them in the Middle East and Africa, Eastern Europe should have wiped off of the planet long time. Complete rubbish. Nations have been to civil war and recover and are doing better than Jamaica. And Jamaica consistently attack murder charts for decades. How is that possible? When the foundation of the nation is solid, I'm telling you what is the foundation. It go home, to community, to city, to state, to country. Right? Home, community, city, country. Not the other way around. See what one want. When you think foundation mean like a good government will come in and then it trickle down to the city, then trickle down to the community and trickle down to the home. Foolishness. When the foundation is solid, not even an atomic bomb can destroy it in the long term. A matter of fact, the Japanese can tell you that. The Japanese literally had atomic bombs dropped on them and recovered to be a peaceful society. The home of the Yakuza, they're the biggest gangs in the world, not at the murder charts. They're not at the gunman charts. Talk to me now. We're telling about the multiple civil wars we've seen. Jamaica has never experienced nothing like this. People are talking about the political turmoil of the 70s is the reason why our murder rates are. Let's see on one side. I'm not trying to diminish, the fact that people lost their lives in the 70s and 1980 was a disastrous year, 800. But let's put things in the context. 800 people in 1980. So a drop in the bucket for what some country actually see. Telling already about Rwanda. 500,000 in 100 days. January. Let's do 100 days. January, February, March. Right? Right as I go in April. 500,000 people plus gone. But check on the history. I'm not start history when I get teaching at school. When I see some countries have been through some things where them shouldn't even exist today and they recovered. And people are telling me so we can't recover from the political turmoil of the 70s. What that say about Jamaica? We're not even listening so nasty. What you're saying is Jamaicans are so incapable. Jamaicans are so weak and pathetic. We cannot jump over a 2 feet wall when other countries have jumped over 20. The obstacles that were in front of we, the political turmoil of the 70s, which in the grand scheme of things on a global level was a cakewalk. We cannot overcome it. Them find every excuse in the book except for the one in the mirror. Because you know why nobody no want to deal with the reality of the conveyor belt? Because it involves soul searching. It involves the man in the mirror. It involves all of us to check ourselves and see them youth we are produced and I dash them left, right and center all over the place. It is detrimental to the society. Detrimental. Enough man, even enough quote unquote educated man of big wigs, enough of them guilty of it too. A bunch of unwanted, unloved, hugless pitney and run up and down. Till them start get the attention. And let me just say this. Let me put this out here. Because I'm going to just say, when we talk about accountability, it applies for everybody including me. I don't know how to look on life. Any offspring of mine that grows up come to sci-fi, I failed. Now come tell me now, but you never know, and ended up going in them room, and you never know said in there, cut the crap, I failed. Any offspring of mine that end up on a most wanted list, right, or see top them lick him down and kill him, come and go up on apps and them catch him, I failed. Fail as a father, fail as a man. When I tell myself sad story, feel better. What I tell you now is what I would hold myself. I've quote unquote, worked with people who end up losing their life in situations where there was nothing I could have done to save them. There was nothing I did to make them get killed. But the fact that technically they were under the umbrella, I look on it from the angle of I failed. That's how this works. You want to beat your chest and call yourself a man? You want to pretend to be a leader? That's how leadership works. This is why any good captain, any good major, any good sergeant major, any good soup, any good SSP will tell you if one of his constables or one of his soldiers die, him feel it. Like him kill him, even though him not have nothing to do in death. And it live by your mind forever because deep down in the back of your mind, you ask yourself, what else could I have done differently? Even if you didn't pull the trigger, the fact that you were that person's leader and you were responsible for him, if something happened to him, you must bear some of the responsibility. That's your guy. He should have been alive today. I failed him as a leader. That's the attitude, even if I have it pitney. But you don't want to turn up when the pitney get quote unquote big job, like the traditional big jobs them in Jamaica we don't idolize too much, doctors and lawyers. We don't want to turn up a graduation with the chest pouring out like when you sit in the exam. Take all the praise. When it's time to go into the courtroom, society failed him. No, you failed him. You failed that boy. Most of these children are not even wanted anyway. You don't want the man, they never want the pitney. Or you don't want the woman, they never want the pitney. Bunch of unloved, unwanted, hugless children. Right. Continue to drop on the conveyor belt. That about monsters, well, these monsters now fall from space. They're not dropped from Mars, they're being produced in Jamaican homes by Jamaicans. And the amount we produce shows that something is wrong. So you can tell yourself whatever you want to feel better at night. You can blame society, but it drop on you. No, because me know Simon is always listening. I want to make this abundantly clear. Every man, every woman is responsible for their own actions. I'm not saying Right? When you talk about who feel this and who feel that, I'm not saying Sci-Fi, J-Bud, or whoever, right? Like as people met them. No, you are responsible for your own actions. But in the context of leadership and responsibility over somebody, if you're going to talk about who fail and who no, and who succeed, right, you drop on the parents them mostly. So yes, Sci-Fi was shot, man. So Sci-Fi, right, needs to be put before the courts, or the police them can deal with him, right, if they go buck up now and shoot out or whatever. So when I say the youth them want do wrong things, right, like I said, they've now been removed from all of this. No, you are still responsible for your actions, them, Mr. JJ Nakis. But since the conversation is about who is responsible for this and who fail who, we have to look at the facts. These youths are coming out of the same type of homes, the same type of family setup, over and over, and we are see the trend. And people now own up to them failures. Just want to make that clear, because I know that Simon is always listening. Sooner or later we have to be held accountable as a people. The youths they messed up, yes. Right. The people they messed up, yes. The people on the manners, yes. The people them can't do this and them not do this, yes. That's because they're being raised by the adults. When Jamaican children were exceptional, it's because Jamaican adults were exceptional. When Jamaican children were respectful, it's because Jamaican adults were respectful. When Jamaican children would live as one, it's because Jamaican adults would live as one. When Jamaican children could have walked on the road, right, and somebody say, "Oh, don't do that," and them listen. All that was culture. That wasn't because of a government program. That wasn't because of a social intervention. When youths in a rural Jamaica settled in them place there, did have a reputation for being well-mannered and well-respectful and caring about their neighbors. It wasn't a government program that made them stay so. It was their homes and their communities. It was their culture that was passed down to them. Cut on the crap. Youths them are monsters, sure. Pit them are monsters. Alright, sure. The apple not fall from the tree. Your favorite Jamaican a monster too. It's not an accident. It's been decades now. Anyway, H1 Squad, big up on yourself. PIA, you don't know, go life. Ultra Squad, stay circling. Bless.